Test. Microphone test 1 2 1 2.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Cutler's Bears going up against Palmer's Cardinals. And with that, it's up to the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona, where we'll hand it over to our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We find ourselves
What happened?
over the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line.
You dude's tired already. What the hell it is?
So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Halfback stretch arc. I ain't never seen that play.
Who knows how to win football games?
What the fuck?
Gerald.
Plenty of athleticism, but plays the game with incredible intelligence.
Look at that play art. The tight end's like going. That's weird.
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down.
Ah, fuck.
And Gresham's got it over the middle. And all the way out across the 45.
Dude, I don't know.
Strength throwing the football downfield has never been
No
an issue.
blitzes.
He's a big guy.
Nothing.
I remember the first time I met him, he was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end, not their starting quarterback.
Such a presence, Carson Palmer.
Very much so. Has had it ever since he entered campus there and still has it today.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Get ready.
Palmer gives to Johnson. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The starting 11 defensively for the Bears.
Eddie Goldman's everything you want in a defensive tackle. A run stuffer who can move upfield and rush the passer.
2nd down, 9 yards to go.
Here we go. 1-18. 1-18. Mirror.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Zebra. Regular.
Oh, barely. They snapped it at 1. Now Palmer.
See, that should have been picked. That's just fucking gay.
Was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What happened? I don't even know what play I picked. I think it was cover 9.
9 yards to go. It's 3rd down.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95. Mirror. Sally 19. Sally 19.
On 3rd down, Palmer. It's
Hey.
and he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Here we go.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And power.
Oh my God!
6-yard line. Now the Bears electing to.
I did not do that. Why is the connect on?
As we step aside here in this.
No, I have the fucking connect turned off. I don't know. Oh my Lord, oh Lord, oh Lordy Lord. To fucking lose my shit.
Let's go. 19.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Let's go. Let's go.
So now it's 1st and goal.
Ah, you cocksucker.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. Now Captain Zero after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Cutler.
What the fuck, Cutler? Oh my God.
Things up. Eddie Royal is intended to.
That's why I cut your ass, you fucking sorry bitch.
This offense, you of course have to talk about Alshon Jeffrey.
Long, agile, he makes any quarterback that much better.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
Deion Buchanan was drafted as a safety, but makes many of his plays as a linebacker in their scheme.
Eight yards still remaining here on 3rd down.
Blocked running back.
On 3rd down, Cutler. The catch made by Miller.
They're not going to give me the first, are they? Oh, they did. That was nice of them.
At the 36.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes,
He's constantly stacking the box.
he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket. And to the left side here, Wilson. Give him 27 yards that time. And that leads to a Chicago 1st down.
Absolutely zero surprise at that throw we just saw. I mean, Jay Cutler has a whip for an arm.
He's had it since he won his state title at Heritage Hills High School.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Jay Cutler sucks. We all know it.
Well, he's born in Santa Claus. How about that?
That's pretty strong right there.
Nearby to my
I like Wilson on that route.
Bet you've never been there, have you?
I have not been there, but I'm looking forward to being
Block
invited
Howard.
for a holiday
You're
cheer.
invited. Put that on your bucket list.
Thank you.
Jeffrey on
Play
a
clock
drag.
winding down. They'll throw on first down with Cutler. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
This is Howard on second down.
Go, go, go!
The 20.
There you go, Howard.
Chicago. Jordan Howard, 46 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
All right, now if I can play some defense.
To take over. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Fitzgerald
Yes.
get in over the middle. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Cardinals a first down. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals.
Oh, Sean John is online.
Got it here with a first down.
Try this blitz. Come on.
They come out here in the eye. A first down carry here.
Nice fucking cut.
Taking it across midfield.
Bastard. You fucking bastard.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. No gain on the play there.
Good containment. Good containment.
Tried to get it on the edge there, but there was no seal, nowhere to go, had to step out.
Yeah, sometimes the defense just wins those battles, because ordinarily the guy setting the edge, offensive tackle, tight end, H-back, someone of that caliber, wasn't there on that play. Defense wins it in a big way. No gain at all for the offense.
Palmer now off the bootleg. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Ten yards to go on third. On third down, Palmer.
You fucking bastard.
And he is out.
No fucking way.
Just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Damn, man.
certainly shifted to the defense as we.
That's why I don't play man.
Play, and they found a way to foil it.
Shit never fucking works.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third. They got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
Here we go. 1-18.
Surprised. Fucking stretch. Who's fucking surprised there? Anybody?
And he's brought down. And a nice carry there at 15 yards.
Fucking gay boy.
With coaches, and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football. It's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run.
Oh, my God.
Block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Guess stretch. That's my guess. Oh, toss.
On second down, Johnson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
A lot of people call it toss. A probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
So it'll be 1st down here after the run. Shift together here from the D-line. Andre Ellington, his first carry. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Now, 1-18. Mirror.
2nd down, the ball on the 2 here, 2nd and goal. Now Johnson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Calling a game of 2 as they're knocking on the door now, 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. More from the desert after this. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. So now 3rd and goal. Will the defense bring some extra pressure?
God damn, man.
He is in for 6.
Crash right. Shit still don't fucking work.
David Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are in for 6. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Another extra point opportunity here. And he's got it. It's now a 14.
Yeah. You fucking suck.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away.
What you gonna do, Royal? Take it out?
Fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago off.
I gotta charge my fucking phone up.
Offense coming back out onto the field.
Here.
And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
Get work off of this piece of shit.
Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up
What am I
the
doing?
score last time.
Shit.
What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And a cutback left. And he's brought down.
What a run.
That one good for 16. And the
What, Michaela?
continue.
But we just
Yes, I have it tonight.
ball really effectively there.
Why?
3 tight ends in the game, and any defensive coordinator, when they see that set, if they can get more bodies out onto the field, not more than 11, of course, but bigger bodies to combat what they're going to do, because that's a run-heavy formation. Those guys are out there to block 9 times out of 10, and in this case, they did it really successfully.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Then he got off the end there very
I'm about tired of these little fucking notifications popping up.
Wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them with no gain.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. A good.
Fucking Howard, my only offense I got.
Executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
God, I don't know how you people play with this view. Can't see the fucking field.
Down, it's Cutler.
Oh my God.
No escaping this.
Who was that tackle? Who's number 70? You fucking ought to be fired, dude.
Jones in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Number 70. Cut your ass. Is that Macy? Yep.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. On second down, here's Cutler. On the right side, this is Miller. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Damn sure I'm going to miss this motherfucker.
Now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So 4th down, John Fox will turn it over
Oh
to
God,
his
I'm not
field
going to make
goal
this.
from the right hash. This from 53.
I had it lined up right.
Barnes puts it through.
He got it. Oh my God.
10. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They come out here in the eye.
Blue 58. Blue mirror. All right now, blue 95. Blue 95. Hey, here I come.
Today, Junior. Let's go.
Now Palmer on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. 41. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try to put points on the board.
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And the
Cutler being covered.
So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be...
Missed opportunity.
What's really difficult for an offense is often identifying how to block a 3-4 defense. Well, when they're coming on a blitz, even more difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good
run back.
To get it up to the 29-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 1st and 10, it's Cutler. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Cutler leads for Howard on the draw. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2nd down following the run.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front.
That was a bad pass, bad read.
Looking right.
What the fuck was I doing?
But it's incomplete.
This has been a really nice game for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Cutler. Surveying the field. It's caught. Eddie Royal. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now Cutler on 1st down. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Shit. Oh, my God, Jeffrey?
He doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Off the play fake. Here's Cutler. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. He got 29 yards that time.
Wow, I can't help it. When I see Jay Cutler throw the football and throw one like that with a big completion, I can't help but be impressed.
His arm strength, such an asset. Huh?
It really is, because it gets him in trouble sometimes, but I think it gets him out of trouble more often than that.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Cutler to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Josh Bellamy from 8 yards out, and the Bears have retaken the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Fighting throw.
Some bullshit.
Probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of second?
Most.
And he's going to be brought down.
There you go, Willie.
At his own 6-yard line.
There you go, Willie.
From that outside linebacker spot, he's able to get in there for a loss of 9. Oh, barely. They snapped it at 1. Now Palmer. He's going to wind up in it.
That should be picked.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Play fake. Here's Palmer. It's
oh, my God.
Give him 18 yards.
God.
And it'll be 4th.
Oh, my fucking good gravy.
What a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
Good gravy.
This one now in their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Here we go with Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be back.
What fucking play was that? Where does he get these fucking plays from? What the fuck?
And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And the D-line pinching together must be
4 targets, 4 catches for Mr. Wilson.
From the shotgun, Cutler. Pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. On second down, here's Cutler. He's got time.
Oh, you fucking moron! You're terrible! You're terrible!
The one he was trying to get into. And now it's third down. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
Now it looks like they might be expecting a pass, an extra DB in on third and goal.
And that's how the game has changed. Now we think pass first, even in goal line situations.
On third and goal, Cutler. He's got time in the pocket. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on fourth down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they get 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
That's
Stood around that looking like you.
And it is
I don't know, that's a deja vu.
about 7 yards all told.
Keep it true.
Shy of the 20. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And on that last drive, fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach...
Why? Come on, safety.
A pickup there of 36. And that'll be good for an Arizona first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways.
Safety's being fucking retarded. Not playing where he's supposed to.
Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Second down following the incompletion.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95. Regular. 99. Check 99. Zebra. Alert 3. Mirror. He's checking. Crash.
Second and 10. It's Palmer again. And he's going to go.
See, there you go, babe. There you go.
Sacked at the 46.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face.
Trying for Brown.
No.
A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. Let's see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed him.
Super toe.
this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Offensive line is the fucking worst.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. There to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Good fucker. Good play.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They go back to the air here after the INT.
What?
Incomplete.
Read it all the way, and you fucked me.
Flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Yeah, mirror. Let's go.
2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just goes right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
To throw is Palmer. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. It's a pickup of 19, and it's good enough for an Arizona first. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. They'll throw on first down, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a
damn
play at this point in the game. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw. Palmer's hit, fumble.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
And this is picked up by the Bears. And they take possession of the football and have it at their 36.
Damn. I don't even know what that blitz was.
This offense now getting ready.
Check that out.
Take over. They have the lead. Still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now. Just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. They come up in an offset eye. On first down, they run with Mowry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Again, it's Howard. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Well, damn.
Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Yards to go on third down. Here's Cutler. A screen to Bell. And he will have a first down at the 21-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Cutler kneels on it, and that should just about do it. In the National Football League, Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you
I'll be right back. I got to take a piss. to recheck this shit because for some reason it changes on you. Whoa, it's like Inception. Yes, continue. .230. I might be able to get 2 more games in. People of New Bordeaux need. Guess that's Mafia 3.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be 2 quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Bradford's Vikings going up against Cutler's Bears. So let's send you up to Chicago, where we'll say hello to
Bears
and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Houston in there because I think he's going to try to run.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Cannon? Really? All right.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
That's a bullshit swerve.
Down incomplete.
Fucking faggot.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. The starters now on offense, and Stephon Diggs, our first chance to see him today.
Brandon, remember we had this conversation about how highly recruited he was in high school. Didn't quite live up to it in college due to some injuries, but boy, has he hit the NFL like a bomb. Stephon Diggs, a crafty, mature route runner who can go the distance.
Now the Georgia Southern man,
Seriously.
Jerick McKinnon. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Now Bradford dumps it off for Asiata. And he's going to have the first down at the 38. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think
why am I?
We saw that indeed.
Terrible user.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now a second down throw for Bradford. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Terrible defense. It won't let me sub out fucking Willie Young. For whatever fucking reason, this stupid fucking game won't let me do subs. What the fuck?
Sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Yeah, Willie's still in there. Of course he is.
A first down throw for Bradford. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Bradford now to throw on first down. Over the middle here to Rudolph. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down. Defensively, the starters for Chicago, and they feel like they've got a big-time disruptor in Leonard Floyd from Georgia.
And when the draft process began, there was a mixed bag of opinions about Leonard Floyd. But as time went on and he tested and people saw him work out and they saw the sheer athleticism, people realized they better move fast to get him, and the Bears did, moving up in the first round to number 9 to pluck him. The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Bradford from the gun on third down. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. They'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No
yardage. Okay.
And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
That was bad defense. That was bad fucking defense.
As they get 3 here on the initial drive of the ball game.
Yeah, it's hard to say who actually won that opening drive. On the one hand, anytime you can come in as a road team and get an early lead, you're going to be thrilled.
What you got for me, Coach?
To have the ball as deep in enemy territory as they did and come away with only 3, that's got to be a little bit of a disappointment.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll throw on first down with Cutler. Surveying the field.
Are you serious?
First look is incomplete.
I should have thrown that shit harder. What the fuck?
That'll bring up second down. And we get a peek at the offense and a peek at Alshon.
Why did I fucking lollipop that?
Nightmare for any defensive back. Size, speed, terrific hands.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Cutler will throw. He's got time. And he's taken down.
I was trying to throw it away. What? Oh, now it calls a timeout for me. Thanks. That's awesome.
We're going to get a timeout.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to pump fake
As we step
and then call a timeout immediately after that.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Now Cutler. He's got time in the pocket.
Nice catch. Nice catch, Bell. You dropped it not once, but you dropped it fucking twice
And that'll bring up a fourth down.
on one play.
Coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there.
Fucking dick.
Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Here's Sherrills. They'll get 9 yards on the return. 42. And it'll be Viking football here as they take possession. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
Let's go, Bears. Let's go.
That's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a play fake here on first down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. 22 on that one. And that leads to a Minnesota first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. First down, Bradford. Now they go screen. It's complete.
God.
And he's
fucking non-tackling asshats.
10 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Minnesota first down.
Fuck going on in Chicago? What the fuck going on?
Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. And they've got it here with a first down. They run it with McKinnon. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. In a 3-4 defense there and against the run, a lot of responsibility can fall on that nose tackle.
A ton of responsibility, no pun intended, because they've got to deal with not just the center, both guards, and a lot of times they have to eat up double teams in order to let the rest of the guys get to the football. But how about that play? He not only did he eat up the double team, he ate up the ball carrier as well.
I was going to say, talking about puns, you said eat up the double team. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll lead here to a third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
To throw, Bradford looking for his...
What you get, motherfucker? Motherfucker!
And a big turnover there.
Oh, shit. I didn't even see the play I picked.
Now the Bears offense to take over again. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
Fuck, man. Pick my fucking play for me.
Should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. The play clock's running down. On second down, here's Cutler. Jeffrey with a catch left side.
Good job.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, God.
It's a nicer slant route.
I swear to God, I keep hitting fucking A, and then...
He's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Now Cutler to throw on second down. Completion left side to Miller. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
They got a completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cutler. The hook up good to Marquise Wilson. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Time to step aside. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. On 2nd down, Cutler toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Flush to his right. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle.
Go, Jeffrey.
And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. They get 31 yards that time. And it'll be 1st down Bears. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now Cutler on 1st down.
Damn.
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins.
I had no time to throw. How the fuck is that even possible?
And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Cutler. Finding time.
What the why am I lobbing it like that?
It's the linebacker, Chad Greenway, with a pick.
What is my dumb ass doing?
24-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
You know, walking in here before the game, you and I heard several fans talking about Tom Brady coming back. It is league-wide news that Brady returns in Week 5.
But the news is really concentrated in New England because they're coming off of a tough loss to Buffalo. Now they've got their guy back, number 12, and no one's happier than he is to return to his team.
Here's McKinnon. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake. Bradford looking for Johnson, and it's in.
There you go.
A great read. Picked off. And they take the ball and have it at the 36-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now, after the interception, here's Cutler. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop like that one. 2nd down. 10 yards still left on second down. Second and 10. It's Cutler again. Nowhere to escape.
How is he doing that? He is doing something glitchy to make the fucking line just come in like that.
And it'll be a loss of about
Off of some bullshit fucking cover 2 dime.
It's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offense.
Fucking whatever.
Final play of the half. It's Cutler. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
I'd like to know what the fuck he's doing on that dime set like that. Dime 2 men under, instant fucking pressure.
We resume action here.
I understand I have a fucking terrible offensive line, but they're coming in untouched.
A touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I can imagine what was said.
In there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical.
And now this is intercepted.
Cutler, you can't even fucking place against cover 2?
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close.
Damn it, he was fucking open.
But he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Following the interception, Bradford. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
They come out here in the eye. McKinnon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Third and goal, Bradford. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Leonard Floyd able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up fourth down. And Walsh able to convert it. And their lead as it's up to 6. So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the third quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Brandon, that offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On second down, Cutler. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Bullshit, man. Dude looked like he got drugged down by his face mask.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
You gotta get that fucking back.
Line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the right. To bring us to a fourth down.
And partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you've got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play. Only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front, the linebackers. Everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now McKinnon trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. Good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
So 2nd and 10 here. Second down, Bradford. And he's going to be intercepted. Time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Onto the field now come the Bears. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. Surveying the field. Wide open receiver complete.
Well, hot damn. We got something going on that one.
Through the air to 1st down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
What, man?
1st and 10 now for the offensive group. Now Cutler on 1st down. It's complete. It's Miller. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Daniil Hunter in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. So the D-line's going to spread out. So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. On 3rd down, Cutler. He's got time.
Look at this, man.
Coming, and they got him once.
3-man rush.
Emerson Griffin. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
3-man rush. I can't find anybody open.
O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds.
Well, I had no offense, but I can sure the hell fucking punt.
Minnesota. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And in this situation with a lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Leonard Floyd in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Here's Jeff Locke now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It's fielded at the 45. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield.
Fuck.
A really nice pickup.
Look at this, man. This offensive line is about fucking worst. Fucking. Oh, God, I can't explain it.
Defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost
Not
like
letting me pick my plays.
game in baseball.
What the fuck is going on here?
On both sides, where the tension continues to build, who's going to make the big play?
And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. 2nd and 10 now. It's Cutler. It's caught. It's Miller. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. Throwing now, Cutler on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's whatever.
We're back to see what happens after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jordan Howard taking it in from 14 yards out. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for. And taken. And now out comes Minnesota. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. This remains a one-point game. The defense did their job. Now the offense here late, they just need to kind of hold on, seal this victory.
And the defense did it so well, didn't they? Didn't allow any points and got the ball back for their offense in order to close out this game. What a great feeling.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. They come out here in the eye. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll try to run for it with Howard. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And Barth puts it through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. They're down here at a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they worked on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll lose yardage on the
Not really the play they picked.
5-yard line. That's going to go with a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh my God, that should have been picked.
Complete there. A nice
But it wasn't. It was not picked. It was not.
down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt. The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd down.
Yep, they're in the nickel.
Another drop pick.
Intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. 5 wides in the game. 4 of them to the right side. Kyle Rudolph, the tight end, in motion. So the defense flinches, contact made, and the 5-yard
I am
penalty
playing at
ensues.
home, and these retarded ass motherfuckers are jumping. Yes, they are.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Bradford on 4th down. This is Johnson. He's got it. It'll be a gain of 11, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football. Low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You loved
did.
the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
All right, can I exit the motherfucking game? No? All right.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
You fool. It's got a pro tip to playing offense is to fool the defense. I want to fucking go to class tonight. I do not. I'm going to miss part of the fucking Cubs game. Fucking piss the fuck off.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Cutler's Bears going up against Bortles' Jaguars. With that, let's send you upstate to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. We're standing by our two men who will call the action. That's Brandon Godden.
The fuck, man? Won't let me.
Thank you very much, Larry.
There we go. This shit must be lagging.
Afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. Not much room here as he only gets
Good play, Lloyd.
30. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now the starting lineup for the offense. And Julius Thomas highlighted, my friend.
Brandon, he's one of the latest in a long line of basketball players turned football players who have had great success. And he uses those basketball skills to get open in his pass routes.
Over the middle, the connection.
Maloney.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves
Not good. Not good at all.
a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
And here are the Chicago defensive starters.
Kyle Fuller is one of those new breed, complete defensive backs. Eager to tackle, but a better cover man.
Bortles going to throw. And the catch made.
Tackle.
Keith Lee. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think.
mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
A first down carry now for Yeldon. And it's going to be down at about the 33-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down.
Fucking play action.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
They'll try to run with Ivory. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go. Green. Left.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. That is caught
Really?
at the 7-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now Bortles. Forced out to his left. To Jackson.
No fucking way.
That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield.
Oh, fuck.
To the end.
Almost had it.
I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Cutler. He's got that one complete to Eddie Royal. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
On second down, here's Cutler. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense here.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
From the gun on third down, it's Cutler. They're able to locate Wilson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. On first, they go right back to Howard. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On second down, Cutler. Caught right side is Jeffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a third down. Third down and 3. Cutler now to throw on third down.
Fucking bitch.
There's one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Paul Posluszny. Jacksonville getting set to take over again on offense, and you kind of have to keep in the back of your mind they had a 5-hour time difference when they flew over to London. 4,200-mile flight. How does that take a toll on these guys? Does it take a toll?
It can. It definitely can, because if you don't monitor it or do it in the right way, you can get over there and become fatigued very quickly. But you have to know Jacksonville's been doing it for a while, and they've got it down. I was talking with Jeff Fisher about this, the head coach of the LA Rams, and they've got it down, too, about how they're going to go and travel with sleep, with nutrition, and, of course, when they arrive, maybe even practicing to get the jet lag out of the way. And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
Now Bortles. He goes underneath for Yeldon.
That just happened.
Pick up on the
That just happened right there.
like that, it's third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Bortles going to try and throw on third down. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he's
I can't get pressure.
a good pickup there of 20 yards. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
And it won't let me do substitutions either.
First down
is a plus.
Long game. Now Bortles will give to Yeldon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it's the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Come on.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Hearns the man in motion left. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. So 1 yard to go here on third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Two there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Yeldon, the lone running back. Now a play fake here on first down.
Catch it, man.
Incomplete.
Damn.
Get it to Allen Hearns that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Allen Hearns, 34 yards, and the Jaguars add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And he's got it up and through.
It's on my YouTube channel.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
On second down, Cutler. He's got time in the pocket. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On third down, Cutler. And that is incomplete.
Jeffrey.
It's pretty nice to watch if you like a defense's perspective because they understood where the first down line was as much as the offensive guys did. Did not give up any more ground, and when the ball was thrown, reacted really well and swatted it away. One of the advantages of zone defense, you never take your eyes off the quarterback, and when he reacts, you do exactly the same and go get the ball.
An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Green, 90.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. He's going to look.
I give up, man. Oh, just like a bitch. I'm gonna fucking show off. Fucking ass clown.
69 yards. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here.
Fuck is a booth review for?
How aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose.
These guys don't want to block for me. They don't want to do shit. These guys don't want to play for me, man.
They're bringing up 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're...
Look at this. I got my running back running into the fucking offensive lineman.
We've hit halftime.
Give a fuck.
Remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what
picked off.
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On the right side, this is Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back.
Yep.
He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Now Cutler looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing you.
He's going to be taken down. Cutler sacked.
What am I doing, man?
In there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on. I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from a defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Yeldon, the lone running back. Snap comes at 1, and it's Bortles. Deep drop. He's going to air one out. And that is caught.
The game hates me right there. I had fucking... Oh, fuck, man. I had position, had fucking ball, but no.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take
It was a fucking blowout, man.
Down at the 22-yard line.
Shit like this, it doesn't make me want to play. Doesn't make me want to lab.
Down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid
All down on my luck.
drive punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat it.
I can't read defenses. That's bottom line. I can't read the defense. I can throw it into
Nothing to San Francisco.
4 people on return.
3 straight since, and 2 on the road.
Fueled by their defense. And remember, they've beaten Seattle and Arizona already within their division. And let's just stay out west. How about the Oakland Raiders? They've won 3 games on the road in a 3-1 start.
Yeah, 2 big-time surprises on the West Coast. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Cutler will throw to the sideline, and a nice catch there.
Might as well go for it.
We're inbounds, and they were.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right, your mind to beat guys to the football. And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility.
Come on, man. Just pick a fucking play. Get this game over with.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
4 down, 4 down.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
51 the mic, boys, 51. Turn. Come on, baby, get on your feet.
They'll indeed go for it with Cutler. And no escaping this.
My offensive line even trying.
They got him for a sack. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
I mean, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Again, it's Yeldon. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here we go now. 390. We got 390.
Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. on third down, Yeldon. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
They'll roll him out right. That's caught at the 2.
Man, there you go. Oh, this fucking cocksucker, man.
Mercedes Lewis from 6 yards away. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to...
Why? Why would you even do that? It's fucking no class of these motherfuckers, man.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
No class with these motherfuckers.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
Caused all of that.
caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down, here's Cutler. And on the left side here, Wilson. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Tackle made by Jared Odrick.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty down?
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devon House. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Another run. This time it's Ivory. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Finding time. Now he'll escape to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a bold strike right there, taking it downfield and putting some air on it. But how about the coverage? Able to get his hands across the receiver and bat the ball down.
Here's Brad Nordman now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. This is Howard on second down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Howard receives it from Cutler. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
They'll come out in the pistol. Cutler gives it to Howard. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Flacco's Ravens going up against Cutler's Bears. So let's send you up to Chicago, where we'll say hello to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got
that's probably my last game right here.
Ravens and the Chicago Bears. And he's up to the 22-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is complete to Zach Miller. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
One of my favorite plays in the Kansas City playbook.
Recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass and completing it.
On first and 10, it's Cutler. For the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Now Howard. And this time he's able to take it down to 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Throwing now, Cutler on first down. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he's brought down. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
On first down, it's Cutler. He rifles one that's
Why was he throwing it?
a great read, and it's picked.
I mean, what? I wasn't even close to whatever. Fuck you.
Thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. An interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a
Fuck you, Jay Clare. Fuck.
But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on first down? Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Give him 30 yards there.
30-yard fucking play.
Always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This offense can be flashy at times, and a big reason for that is Perryman.
I like the way you use the word big, because that's exactly what Brashad Perryman is. A big receiver with a ton of speed. Runs so well, yet that strength downfield really confounds defensive backs. Is it okay if I tell you I played against his dad in college?
Well, I'm just impressed that you weren't confounds into the broadcast.
I'm impressed I'm still alive because I played against his dad in college.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. And hauled in by Pitta. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now Flacco going to give to his fullback, Juszczyk. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Usually the big fella's a blocker, a lead back, but he gets the ball on 1st down. What a surprise for everyone. And as a former safety, if he breaks into the secondary and you see him coming, you just know that's a whole lot of man you've got to deal with now.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Carry here for Terrence West. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. West, the 3rd-year man out of Towson.
Stretch. Nobody's surprised by that.
And what a great story he's turning out to be. Towson, very close to where he's playing his ball now is where he played his college ball. And he's starting to fulfill his potential. But that role as the lead back that they can depend on to eat up carries.
On the sneak, here's Flacco. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
I know they didn't get it, but I kind of like the call. 2nd and inches, go right to the quarterback sneak. Normally, that should be executed better, shouldn't it?
I'm going to disagree with you. I don't like the call.
You don't like that?
That's just because they didn't get it, though. Hindsight's 20/20.
20/20 and never defeated.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Joe Flacco taking it in. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterback, so they get low the line. They did their job. Is the quarterback's job just to find the crease and dive?
Find a crease and just get in there. And ordinarily, you start low yourself. Get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Flacco here on second down. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time. Third down here. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Flacco looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game.
He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play caller. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now Cutler to throw on second down. Surveying the field. The hook up good to Marquise Wilson. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Marquise Wilson, 76 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Crossway.
Bad enough to throw it any.
Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. To play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up second down. On second down, Flacco to throw. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And a loose football, but it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellows in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. So the offense puts the ball on the ground, but they pick it back up. Now they face a third down. Looking for 2 yards here on third down. Flacco. He hits West underneath. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. see if they stay on the ground for second down. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. On second down, Cutler. He's got time. And he is going to be wrapped up and slung to the turf. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Final play of the half. It's Cutler. Now Cutler in trouble. He lost the football. That's got some breathing room. Does the big boy have the juice? But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. First and 10 here for Flacco. Allen here on the screen. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now Flacco. He's got it to West on the dump off. And he's brought down. They get 16 yards there. And it's good enough for Baltimore first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Flacco here on second down. And hauled in by Pitta. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So they get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Fresh set of downs here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On second down, it's Dixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Now there's a great example of why he gets the ball in certain situations. Who's going to take that big guy on? Breaks a couple of tackles and picks up a nice gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Back now at Soldier Field. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Joe Flacco, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are in for 6. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
But now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll throw on 1st down with Cutler. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Now Cutler on 1st down. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Second and 10. It's Cutler again. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. On 3rd down, Cutler. They're able to locate Wilson. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Simple slant route, and partner, really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
On 1st down, it's Cutler. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets us one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. 26 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Chicago 1st down. So they're operating in the red zone. Time running out here on the play clock. On 1st and 10, it's Cutler. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. One receiver left, 3 to the right. 2nd and 10 now. It's Cutler. He's got time in the pocket. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 3rd and 2. Now Cutler. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here we go. It's Cutler on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Well, design run for their wideout. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now West. And not much here as it. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. Looking for 2 yards here on 3rd down. Flacco. And this is going to be incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the 1st down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Baltimore is going to go here. It's Flacco. He's going to air one out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there on 4th and 2. 5th.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Cousins' Redskins going up against Cutler's Bears. So let's send you up to Chicago, where we'll say hello to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Washington Redskins and the Chicago Bears. They'll come out in the pistol. Now the first carry for Matt Jones. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
And Matt Jones looks like he's completely healthy again. Remember the angst in preseason when he hurt his shoulder? They were wondering if they'd have their lead back for the season. Well, they do. And Matt Jones is ripping off some nice runs and helping his team to victory. They're 2-2 now.
Yeah, and he had 117 and a touchdown in Week 4. When you're 23, you can bounce back quickly, though, right?
You certainly do. There is no doubt about that. Better than being 51 like me because there's no bounce or even coming back.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
Cousins on 1st down. Caught left side, Garcon. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Second down, Cousins. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45, and it'll be territory.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you...
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. Following the fumble recovery, it's Cutler. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Whitner. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up. As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys that can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody that has that ability, they want them on their team.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Being chased out left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. All right, let's meet your starters. Matt Jones. What do you have to say, Charles?
Supposed to just be a 3rd down back when he came into the league. He ran so well, it forced everyone to change their opinion. Matt Jones is a 3-down back.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man, It's Vernon Davis. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Completes it right side to Doxson. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And the linebacking core could certainly be crucial today.
They do everything really, really well. Fly to the football, defend the pass, you name it, they do it, as well as set the defensive front.
Now Cousins hands to Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Cousins will head to the sideline and give way to Dustin Hopkins. And Hopkins' kick is good. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. 2nd down now after the pass completion. Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down.
Fucking damn it.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. His defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Shreds the tackle. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Throwing is Cousins. Steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. You know, making a pivot for a second, certainly one of the surprises so far. You look at the NFC Conference title game last year, Arizona and Carolina combined 2-6 right now, Charles.
Hard to believe, because remember, Carolina was 15-1 in the regular season last year, and Arizona was 13-3, both of them with Super Bowl expectations when we kicked off 2016.
Let's see if the defense tries any pressure here on 3rd and 8. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. On 3rd down, Cutler. The catch made by Miller. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. Cutler leaves for Howard on the draw. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Again, it's Howard. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Really strong, effective run there out of a power set or a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game, and that's tough for a defensive coordinator. They want to spot that lineup coming into the game early so they can get the proper defensive personnel on the field. That's why the coordinator's relying on some of the assistants to tell him what offensive personnel is hitting the field so he can adjust accordingly. They weren't able to stop him on that run.
They'll throw on 1st down with Cutler. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
From midfield now, here's Cutler. Now Cutler in trouble. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now Cutler on 3rd and long. It's caught. Eddie Royal. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd down, here's Cutler. And this is taken in by Wilson for a Bears touchdown. Marquise Wilson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have retaken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. managing risk. This is a big decision here.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And now it's second down.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't.
Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. Well, that came a little abruptly here. So working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation,
he's got a man complete. A gain of 39 that time.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Got a little throw. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They run with Howard. Touchdown, Chicago! Jordan Howard, 30 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Buying time to his left. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Third and short yardage. Cousins forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run it with Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Third and long for Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and that brings up fourth down.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Here we go now.
On fourth down, they do snap it to Cousins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On first down, they run with Howard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. First carry now for the backup, Joyke Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Here's Connor Barth for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Barth puts it through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. That was close to a big play, and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they're not